Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first round of the SupaStrikas Summer Cup knockout stage. We are in the first knockout stage, the quarterfinals, and these are going to be the four matches of today. The first match, the men in red started off the tournament kind of slow, but definitely kicked up against Invincible and Palmentieri, scoring 10 past those two teams. We'll be facing a surprising team in Saming United. It is SupaStrikas, it is Saming. Well, Sultans haven't been as prolific as you wanted them to be, but the last match they played before entering the knockout stage, they did prove us that they do have quality. Today they'll be facing the likes of Barca, who have played some really good possessive football and have shocked a lot of people. Haven't been scoring as much as them as well, but they have quality in Riano Bolinho and the man in form Okweze. It is a rematch of the first knockout round of the Summer Cup last year. It is Sultans going against Barca. Nakama are a team that play an impeccable, organized style of play, which makes it impossible for teams to break them down. Today, they'll be facing SupaStrikas' biggest rivals, Invincible United, who were looking shaky in the beginning of the tournament, but pulled through in the end by beating Colossus. Skip Avery has been a new revelation for the club. We'll hope to see him prove his best today. It is Nakama. It is Invincible United. And the last match, definitely not the least, we have the likes of the champions Azul playing their first knockout stage. Perfect record, they have to lose a game this tournament. They'll be facing a new side in Technicalli, who play some really good football against Iron Tank, and we're hoping to bring that into the knockout stages. It is going to be a fantastic match of football, two offensive sides, entertaining style of football, and can't wait to see that one. It is Azul, it is Technicalli FC. And I just want to say thank you all for watching the series. A lot of you guys have been asking for a top scorer and top assist sheets, and I have my best team here. As of right now, the top scorer is Skipper, but unfortunately he's not in the tournament anymore, so every that position is up for grabs for the likes of Miko Chen, El Matador, and Esteves. Assist leader, El Matador of SupaStrikas and Ronaldo Guti. And a fun fact, SupaStrikas is still the best offense in the tournament, yet to concede a single goal. And thank you guys for supporting the tournaments. Thank you guys for watching. It really means a lot, and I know I haven't been uploading consistently, so I want to get this tournament done and dusted in the next week or two. And before we head out to the matches, let's give you guys a quick shout out, because you guys do deserve it. So 1989 Worms predicted the SupaStrikas, Barca, Invincible United, and Azul semi-final, and he thinks that SupaStrikas will win the entire cup. Let's hope and see how that pans out. But thanks for your predictions, Worms. Uchiha telling us welcome, saying good to see you in shape. Hope all is well. Thank you so much. Florence Amparu loves watching the Summer Cup. Hope there's more in the future. There'll definitely be some more in the future. Bob said he's usually subscribed and having a good time. Thank you for the content. No problem, Bob. Simon X telling me good content, bro. Hope this time the final will be Nakama and Palmer. Unfortunately, Palmer will not be able to make the final, as they did lose in the knockout stage, but in the group stage. But there's a chance for Nakama maybe. Naysor is a good player. He says Naysor is a good player. Miko Chen, Donaldo, all good players as well. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the breakdown as well. Fumi Macabella says his favorite match of the last episode was Cognito against Sultans. It was a good match. Cognito got the early lead, but pulled through in the end. Sultans, they had some quality in the Amalos, and that proved worthy. Kennedy Bassi Enya saying let's go. Thank you for the comments. Chigo Zeibe saying SupaStrikas pump Palmer, come on. Azul will be SupaStrikas again. Let's see if that will happen. The only time they can meet again is in the finals. So let's see. Stick around to the end of the video to see the hashtag Strikas Cup question, so you get a chance to be in the next video. Thank you guys for dropping the comments, and let's get this knockout stage started. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first match of the knockout stage of the SupaStrikas Summer Cup. We're running down the games now. We're finally getting to the knockout stages, the final stages of the tournament. Winner takes all, loser goes home. Big match today, SupaStrikas going against Saming. Now, SupaStrikas is a team that's the best team in the tournaments, most talented, and obviously the most decorated with a lot of Super League titles. Saming, on the other hand, the complete opposite, deemed as one of the worst teams. SupaStrikas will be looking to as favorites for this match. They line up their same lineup today. In this game, Big Bo starts and goal instead of Mortal, who did keep a clean sheet the last game. He lies back in the side, replacing the other defender, I forget his name. When it comes to Saming, Sun starts in goal. He's been playing very well. Samawi and Baskerville have been connecting well on the attack for Saming. Let's see how they fare up against the three at the back of SupaStrikas, Cool Joe, Eagle Eye, and More Shaw. As the game gets underway, SupaStrikas with the red, Saming with the yellow. Now, these two sides have been in the Super League before. The most memorable performance was when they met in the Super League way early. It was they went up against Saming. It was a 1-0 draw, actually. SupaStrikas had the lead, but the Big Bull, who wasn't Big Bull that day, it was Knuckles, conceding some howlers there, not paying attention, and Saming back in the game. It's gonna be an interesting game. This Saming are deemed as one of the worst teams in this tournament, and SupaStrikas deemed as one of the best. Well, SupaStrikas started off the tournament a little bit quiet against Colossus, only getting the goal, but definitely grew into the tournaments with the 3-0 victory against Invincible United, and the 7-0 thrashing against Palmentieri. The only team in this tournament to not concede a goal. They're definitely not here to play around. Saming had they're having a really good tournament, even if they go out in this scenario and against one of the favorites. It's a Busse Dancing Rasta! 1-0! And as an instant response is the captain, Dancing Rasta. SupaStrikas takes the lead. The skipper, points into the patch. And the man in red take the lead. Good movement there from SupaStrikas. Chase crossed the ball, well saved there from Son, but the rebound was collected by Dancing Rasta. It was kind of poor from the Saming defenders. Good threatening from Cool Joe to get ahead of Son on the header, but Son ended up beating him. Dancing Rasta was there waiting on the back post, not the back post, sorry, on the corner of the box. Scored it. It was an easy finish there for the captain. Saming defenders were disappointed. A goal down already in the first 13 minutes. They hope it won't be too much. And can they get a response though? This Dollar, and they're not knocked out yet. They're still fighting, playing with a lot of confidence. He takes it. Samawi again shakes, and Big Bull could have conceded the first goal for SupaStrikas, but he keeps a big save. Here comes Twisting Tiger now. Here comes SupaStrikas on the counter attack. He's running up against Dollar. It's Twisting Tiger. It's Twisting Tiger on the solo run. El Matador on the back heel. He's trying to show off. Not a back heel, sorry, a toe poke in the air. But Sun keeps a save and he's also offside. 16 minutes in, it's still 1-0 SupaStrikas. End-to-end stuff here. It's been a good game. If they score a goal against them, obviously, you should be grateful. Here comes Cool Joe. El Matador! He's trying to show off with the heel flicks and the tricks, but he must understand the game is only 1-0. Once again, good movement there from SupaStrikas, finding tons of space in the midfield. Cool Joe with a good ball to the back of the box. Excuse me. El Matador with a heel flick needs to make sure that he's paying attention and doing the right thing. Coach is upset with that. He believes that he could have scored that if he wasn't trying to show off. Still 1-0 for the man in red. Saming trying to play the ball long. Baskerville. Can they have something in return here? Saming before the half ends. 1 minute of added time. They play the ball long. SupaStrikas win it back. Here they come again. It's messy. And it's halftime. 1-0 for SupaStrikas. They got the goal, but it's been some tough battles here. Saming not giving SupaStrikas an easy game. We knew that it was going to be tough, but SupaStrikas are having a tough time, especially in the final third. Let's see if they can find something in the second half. Oh, it's a mistake there for Son! El Matador is there to score. It's 2-0 SupaStrikas. Well, we've seen that happen already. Good pressing there from El Matador. It's a gift from Son. It's happened in the tournament before with El Barrera. It's poor. And it's a SupaStrikas double the advantage. Saming was working really hard to get that equalizer. But Son, who had a very good tournament, makes a huge mistake. SupaStrikas 2, Saming 0. Now they have a little bit of a mountain to climb here, Saming. SupaStrikas have not conceded a goal this tournament. They've scored 11 goals this tournament. SupaStrikas have scored. Or 13 now, including this match. and have yet to concede one. So you're gonna have to try to create something here. If anybody can do it, it's Samink, right? The Chinese side, SupaStrikas playing some good football here. Shakes, does well to find Kojo. What a ball! And Zhang Wei, with some skill, gets away from Kojo. Does incredibly well there. Can they possibly find something here? On the turn, Baskerville! Effort is very poor. 56 minutes in, a little bit less. A little bit close to the hour mark. It's still 2-0 for SupaStrikas. The men in red are kind of cruising right now, but they give it away. Here comes Samawi. Good ball, looking for Baskerville. Zhang Wei! Effort from distance, and it's over the bar. Big ball not threatened, but Zhang Wei believed that he had a chance there, so at least scare the big keeper from Littleton, but the effort is only going over the bar. Not bad though. He thanks his teammates for giving him the ball. We really thought they were going to have a disappointing tournament. Now Saming with an effort there. It's Wang. Chang! And they're shooting from distance and it's just not working. They should really try to have some chances closer to the Bucks. Dollar trying to play the ball long and it gives it away. And they play the ball long now to find SupaStrikas. It Shakes being found by a Matador. It's a good block! And it's an Ogo! And it's Chinese Dragon Saming 3-0 down. SupaStrikas are doing what they love to do and score goals like that. Well, this time it was forced from a Matador. I think he kind of forced Chinese Dragon. He really couldn't clear it to anywhere. Good cross there from Shakes. Chinese Dragon unfortunately mistimed the efforts of Matador. Kind of hitting his head there, staying down for a little bit, but he should be okay. Diving header, doesn't meet the ball, but Chinese Dragon is there to aid him. 3-0! It is not looking good, bruv. It's not. Kojo coming off being replaced by Tornado, the young player. Looking to make an impression here. Can he maybe change coach's mind and maybe possibly start the next game? We've seen young players start for teams in this tournament, like Skip Affrey, who took the zipper spot, and my word, he take that spot. What a game he had against the Colossus. Being a huge difference maker for them. 2 subs being made here for Saming. We've seen SupaStrikas make their subs. Kevin Wu coming off for Baskerville and Majino coming off for Zhang Wei. I think the coach for Saming has had enough of Zhang Wei trying to shoot from distance. Let's see what Majino can do. Here comes Shakes. It's Shakes! 4-0! Wow, Sun has had a great tournament, but today he's just not on it. Playing against SupaStrikas is always tough, I understand that, but he has really been scared. Another goal for SupaStrikas is Shakes. He came out of the goal to collect it, but he doesn't. SupaStrikas 4-0 up. I got to see the build-up for this goal. Matador does well to find Shakes. Shakes holds it off. Matador sets up Shakes, and Sun had that dealt with. Could have stuck a leg out. Could have stuck an arm out. But decides to just let Shakes get the ball first. Don't really know what he's doing there. And it's 4-0 for the men in red. SupaStrikas are ripping Saming to pieces. And this is maybe the Saming that we expected to see this tournament. Or just the SupaStrikas that we all know and love. 4-0 up. Another trashing from SupaStrikas. They're taking this tournament by storm. They're looking very good. Full of confidence. Good movement there from SupaStrikas again. El Matador. See Shakes. Cuts inside. 5! The link up between Shakes and El Matador is actually lethal. And they take another leaf out of how they played against Palmer. Another goal. Sun is tired of seeing that ball in the back of the nets. They've played so well the tournament, but today they just have not come. 5-0 SupaStrikas. It's just absolutely beautiful. Good movement there from Tornado to find a Matador, to find Shakes. A Matador there, waiting for Shakes to make the run. The defender commits. Shakes cuts it inside and curls it past Sun. Easy for the center forward. Another goal for Shakes. He was a little bit lacking in the beginning of the tournament, but now 4 goals in his name. He's on the golden boot race. And they'll be the first team going home, Saming. Full-time, SupaStrikas 5, Saming United 0. Good performance here for SupaStrikas. They had to do what they had to do, and Sun would be disappointed with himself. Had a good tournament, but today he was just off the boil. Just defenders, keep another clean sheets. Big Bull as well. Your man of the match was Shakes. And we are back to the tournaments. This time, Sultans. We're facing Barca, the knockout stage. Whoever wins this match goes against SupaStrikas. Sultans did face SupaStrikas in the semifinals last year. And there'll be a repeat of that, and they could get a victory today. This time, they have center back Duval. Big man. Kind of reminds a lot of players of Block when it comes to defending. A big defender, blonde as well, and can read the game very well. When it comes to Barca, they did lose to Sultans last year. And they'll like to get revenge today. They had a good tournament. They just about lost to Azul, but they've been playing much better this tournament. The front three of Okweze. Actually, we'll go to that in a minute. Sultans playing their same usual formation, the 4-1-4-1. The Amal's always dangerous, but Danko Mayer starts at right midfield instead of Aziz. Really odd choice from Amal's, but he's starting there. When it comes to Barca, it's the same lineup as usual. Riano, Okweze, and Bolinho at the attack. Oh, Dangelmeyer must be starting because Aziz might have picked up a knock in training on the bench though. So he's ready to come on whenever as the game gets underway. And the Sultans going against the Barca, the Spanish side going against the side from Saudi Arabia. And the Sultans conceded early against the Cognito, and they gave Iron Tank a little bit of hope maybe that they could qualify. And they were go down for a quick second, but the Mouse came back and saved the day. There's a low-driven effort. Bolinho 1-0. It's a fantastic start for Barca, and what a goal for Bolinho. Chavez Bolinho has been Barca's best attacker this tournament, and he has another goal to prove it here. Good ball from Velocidad, is bouncing around the area, poorly cleared. Okweze wins the challenge, wins the header, and what a finish that is from Bolinho. Azul. Sultans concede early once again, but this time against better opposition. And Barca, can they find something? 1-0 down in the first couple of minutes. What a shocker. It hasn't even been 5 minutes and then Sultans are already a goal down. Easy. Here comes the Mouse. Amal 3. Finds Zumza here. We'll be looking to get his first goal this tournament. Good save from El Barrera. Had 8 saves in the match against Azul. What a performance he had that game. He was absolutely unstoppable. The only reason why they lost that game was because he gave them a gift for a goal there. But they've been having a really good tournament here, Barca. Okweze has been much better. Here comes Thiago Fuego. Riano going against Eduardo. Riano takes a shot, sees Velocidad, and he sees Bolinho. He's brought down by Amir Khan. The dangerous challenge there. I'm sure he'll get booked for that one, and he does. A yellow card for the left back. He has to be aware for the remainder of the game. And with Bolinho running at him, it's not a good choice. Can he compose something here? Knocks it to the box. Along there to defend it. Well, I know it's always tough to score from that angle. No, not many players can pull that off, so passing it is always the best choice. But a player like Rihanna, I do believe he has the capabilities of at least threatening the keeper from that angle. They play a long ball. Here comes Amal going against the center backs, and Jordi. He's the defender. It's El Barrera clears it with his foot on a half volley, and it falls right back to the Sultans player. But here comes Paulo. Barca doing well. Calm on the ball. Just looking for their time and space. That's the way they want to win this tournament. Looking for time and space. They're defending. But for how long? Velocidad going against Zumza here. 2 fast players. Zumza here. Loses out. Close. Okweze outside of the boot. Shot. We know he's techie like that. And he has to force a save from Fast Farouk. It's a corner kick here for Barca. There have been struggling Sultans. Good effort. Curling effort with the toe poke. Only certain players can do that. Riano's there to whip the ball in. Can he find the head of somebody? Fast Farouk is the first player there. A big goal against the champions. Good save there from Barrera from the Amals. Amal 3 on the ball now. He's trying to do something. Takes the effort, and it's wide. Zumza here once again cannot find his foot. But it's a good shot there from one of the Amals. Well saved from El Barrera. They try it again. They're always so dangerous to go up against. They find Zumza here. Takes a deflection actually. He's gonna go for a corner. Zumza here, upset with himself. And he whipped the ball in to find somebody. Eduardo's a tall player. He wins the ball. And was able to settle it and take the shot as well. Not good enough from Barca. They need to be doing better there. Another corner. I'm on 3 to take it again. 32 minutes in. It's still a 1-0. From deep. Zumza here. Takes the shot. What a save from El Barrera. Parries it over the goal. My word, he's having a great tournament. Big save there. Definitely over-exaggerated. Parrying over the goal, but to get back there to stop them from scoring, it's big. Another corner kick here for Sultans. I'm on 3 again. Whip this one in. Eduardo. Is that a save again? El Barrera pulling a miraculous save. It's another corner. I'm on 3 again. They whip a ball in, looking for Eduardo. He wins the header. And this time it's cleared out. It's only as far as the mouse. Of course, they're trying to defend. But they lose out here. Amir Khan, he's been having a little bit of a tough time against Paulinho. And Paulinho going against Dangomeyer. Paulinho beats Dangomeyer. Duval. And he's trying to find Daguinho. Paulinho, but only good skill there from Paulinho. What a ball from Velocidad. Paulinho. Enrique. Fast Farouk with a big save. A corner kick. And what can I say? It's great run. A great inside run from Paulinho. Stretching the defenders. Duval tried his best. Good effort there. But Fast Farouk is there to stop it. He's been a great keeper, had the most saves in this competition, and has just forced Barca for a corner instead of conceding another goal. And it zooms out. It's a header from the Guinho. Riano takes a corner. The Guinho's header is wide though. Okweze sees Riano, cuts inside, pass Eriksson. Okweze! And he misses a great chance. Well, Okweze has been doing very well with the link-up, coming back to help with the build-up. That's how Barca play. Okweze got the effort there. The shot is wide. He needs to be threatening a fast move from that angle. He knows doesn't have that much time, but a center forward of his caliber. And we know he had the quality to do that. It's disappointing. 41 minutes in. Right before the half ends. Still 1-0. For the Spanish side. The Guinho. Lovely play. Zuma here on the turn. Mount 3 making the darting run against Jordi. Velocidad. Brilliant! Zumza here! Well defended there. Well cleared out from Thiago Fuego, excuse me. The Guinho on the counter attack now. Okweze creates something before the half ends. Right at the death. And though he can't. Halftime. 1-0 for Barca. And it's thanks to Paulinho. What a sensational finish. Pass Fast Farouk. They have the lead. It's been a pretty tough game for both teams, but the Spanish side lead. Outside this move pass. Okweze! 2-0! Barca double the advantage, and it's who else but the striker Okweze. Sultans shocked. 2-0 down in Tokyo here. Saitama Stadium. Well, the Japanese people that came to watch this match are absolutely shocked. Barca, who we thought had a good tournament, having an even better one, beating the team that eliminated them last year by 2-0. We know that Sultans haven't been amazing this tournament. In the last match, we thought that they might have changed a little bit, but it's not looking lively right now. The away side, sorry, the Saudi Arabian side, having a tough time. The Mouse, they have been anonymous this game. And Okweze outside of the blue pass. We know he has the techers. And the Lam going against Okweze. Cuts it back to the Guinho. Riano 3-0. Don't really know how that counts. That should be an interference of play, but it doesn't matter. The shot comes off Riano, who's in an onside position, I would guess, but he's not going to win the keeper's view. It's 3-0 for Barca, though. It's Not looking good for Sultans. We cannot believe they've just conceded again. Deguinho coming off, replaced by Cannon Martinez. SupaStrikas seems to be seeing the next opponent for the next round, and it's looking like it's Barca. 3-0. Here comes the mouse. Duval! Oh, and that is a huge miss. The goal was wide open, and the center back couldn't even toe poke it to the back of the net. That's embarrassing. We know that he's not a striker by traits. Put your head through it. And it's a yellow card for 87 minutes in. Sultans wish this was a dream. 3-0 down against Barca, a team that they beat last season. Are now showing them a footballing lesson. It's going to be a tough game for SupaStrikas, but it will be an exciting game to watch. And it's full time. Sultans are out. Lost 3-0 to Barca, a team that they beat last season in the first knockout stage. They can't believe they're out this early. Sultans are going home in the quarterfinals. And we couldn't believe it's been a pretty even game when it comes to shots and everything, but Barca just made better efforts of their shots, whereas Sultans were just poor in front of goal. Your man of the match was Okweze with 2 goals. And we are at nighttime here. We are at the Stadio de Morumbi Stadium in Brazil. Nakama against Invincible. These two teams did play against each other last year in the group stage, and Invincible did win that match. They beat this team by 2 goals to 1. I don't remember exactly how much they beat them by, but they won 2 games in the group stage, but were unable to qualify. Nakama made out the group, but so the Sultans, who we've just seen get eliminated by Barca. A win here will not they get into the knockout stage, or the semi-final stage, excuse me, either facing Technicalli or the champions Azul for both these teams here. Invincible wearing the yellow, Nakama wearing their famous Kung Fu black kits. Kendo starts in goal, the same back 3. Hiro Yugiro Toshiro, Shozo Speed all creating, Miko Chen, and Shigosha the attack. When it comes to Invincible United, they're playing, there's 4-4-2. The Afri brothers always been dangerous. They were very good in the game against Colossus. And you can't forget about Skara and Duma, who have been working off the ball very well. Big game today. Invincible United just about made it out the group. Only won 1 match this tournament, whereas Nakama has won 2. They beat Saming, who we just seen get eliminated by SupaStrikas, and they also beat Club Orion. Invincible United only beating Colossus, and just about losing to not just about, but drawing with the Palmentieri. They were 3-1 down. They came back to draw the game 3-3, so it took them a lot of character to do that. And Sakurami takes the shot! What a save! The web being tested early minutes. Big save there from the keeper. And Invincible United almost concede early. Another top, so that's been El Matador. Here comes Duma. Takes the shots and he scores! He loves scoring those type of goals. 1-on-1 against the defender, he's always going to beat them for strength. And Invincible United take the lead. Out of absolutely nothing. They've had no chances at all this game. Duma scores. Kendo can't believe it. Nakama, a goal down. Well, one end, the web almost concedes, and the other end, Kendo does concede. Shinji going against Duma. Duma is always, every time he's had that kind of battle, when the players are both running to the ball, he's always the first person to win it. He always beats the defender, and he always beats the keeper as well, it seems. Another goal for Duma this tournament. He's been having a great tournament. Nakama, a goal down. Invincible United beat them in the last tournaments last year. In the group stage, though, in the stage where it matters more now, the knockout stage, they're a goal down once again. They're losing once again here in Nakama. Almost trying to turn again from Screen Paffrey. Good movement there from Invincible United. Here comes Duma, and it's John Affrey. Duma, 2-0. Exhilarating counterattack from Invincible United, and they take the double the advantage. It is Duma. Oh, that's an exhilarating counterattack, and the first team that's so organized in Nakama. They just all over the place right now. Duma scores again. Kendo can't believe it. And he's on a hat trick here, Duma. It's 2-0. 17 minutes also. Early days in this match. Nakama haven't lost a match this tournament. It seems like they're about to lose their first one. And they've lost out again. And look at the skill of Invincible United. They've just been all over this team. It's Duma again. Fine skip Afri. Oh, he cannot find the back on the next. Actually, there have been 3. Invincible United first to every ball. First to, what a ball that is. Looking for skip Afri. But can't lose there to defend it. Invincible United though, first to every ball. First to every tackle. Just showing him a little bit more than Nakama. Good save there from the web. One of the things they could know is that Nakama is that the web is not the best keeper. Making 2 big saves right now though. Shoto speed! Good idea there from the attacker, but it's just web. Good ball. Here comes Nakama now. Miro! Oh, it was a good save there from the web. But much better from Nakama. Toshiro lets the ball go. That's very poor from Toshiro. And here comes Invincible United on the counter-attack. Good defending there from Shinji, who gives it away. They're doing everything they can to stop Duma. Duma's such a strong player. Shinji. What a ball to find Miko-chan! What a finish! It's 2-1. What a dive to find Miko-chan. And he absolutely rips the net out with that one. He gets one back, a 5th for him this tournament. He's back in the leading chart for the Golden Boots with El Matador and Skipper. Is 2-1. Game on. What a finish that is from Miko-chan. Keiki Kelvin needs to be doing better. Needs to be reading his runs better. Good pass there from Shinji, the captain, to find Miko-chan. And on the right foot, he rips the net out. And he's happy. He gets a goal back. Nakama back in the game. 2-1. 35 minutes in, that's what they needed. They start off the game so poorly, but in these last couple of minutes they've been much better. Here comes Nakama again. Miko-chan cuts inside. Looking for Shoto speed. Takes a shot from distance. Hits the top of the crossbar / post corner. Oh, they're trying to do something here. Kick it, Kelvin. He's being isolated, but it's well defended there from or maybe it will be. And Miko-chan has brought down. Referee says absolutely nothing and it's going to end the half. Nakama 1, Invincible United 2. They start off the game very brightly, Invincible United, but towards the end of that first half, after they conceded, they've been very poor. They need to make sure to get a foot in the game. Let's see how the second half goes. And the second half begins. Invincible United have the lead, but for how long? Hopefully Vince might have given them a good team talk to make sure that they could keep themselves in their A game. Brico Hey on the cross, looking for Skara. And Kendo commanding his offenders. Good pressing there from Invincible United. And it's forcing Nakama to clear the ball out of bounds. That's what they want to see. The pressing was very good against Colossus. That's what gave them the second goal. Automatic. Looking for the header there. I think it's cleared off by a Nakama defender. It will be a corner for Invincible United. Brico Hey. Deep cross. Looking for Skara! 3-1! Invincible United score again. This time it's Skara. And they're doing it against Nakama. They're pointing to the camera. What a ball from John Afri. Him and Duma have been so good for Invincible United this tournament. My lord. And a little bit of tumbling in the midfield there. Brico Hey does well to find the space and find the John Afri, who creates something there on the left hand side. Whoops a fantastic ball to Skara. Shinji losing out on Skara, making him run on the back post all alone. He saw him running the back post, decided to run towards the ball, could not reach either of them. It's 3-1 thanks to the captain of Nakama and his poor defending. Skara will take that any day of the week. Invincible United on their way to the final. It seems. They still have one more game to play if they win this one out. And Skip Afi helps their press so much more. Such a youthful player, very young, full of energy. Much better than having Zipper there. Nakama wins the effort. What a tackle from Dingan. Started off the tournament very poorly. Was getting dunked on by Ronaldo in the first game. He was getting dunked on by Cool Joe and Chicks and all those players in the second game. But has definitely kicked up recently. Big time tackle there from the center back. It's a corner kick. He's brought down by Dingan. Didn't have to make that tackle there, Dingan. He will get booked for it. He's asking the referee why, but there's not really a question as to why. He deserves the booking. Didn't have to make the challenge like I said before. Miko Chen had the free run though. It's really a tough choice. It's a free kick here. Chance! And it's right at the Webb's arms. 2 goals. The question is, will they do it? Invincible United's defense could be vulnerable, but their pressing game is absolutely incredible. Here comes Skara. Free. Chance! It's absolutely fantastic football from Invincible United. 4-0. Duma scores again. On the top left corner, Kendall has no chance. And Invincible United are ripping Nakama to shreds here. He can't believe it. He's having a poor game as well. 4-0, 4-1. Invincible United are absolutely doing what they need to do. He lays it off. They do well. Good setup there from a Ginger Jim. And Duma to curl top bends. Only quality players can do that. What a finish there. Kendall's just looking. He can't do anything about it. Duma has just dunked on Nakama. It seems that they're going to go into the semifinals here. The question is who they face, Azul or Technicalli. Miro gets an effort. Big low-driven shot there from Miro. Good save there from the Webb. He's been having a good game, the Webb. You know, usually considered the weak link for this Invincible United side, but today he's been having a really good game. Making some last-ditch tackles. Definitely been putting a little bit of extra work in the training ground, and he's definitely happy that it's paying off. Once again, the pressing by Invincible United is just too much for Nakama to handle. That's really killed him today. Duma! Oh, and he beats the heck out of the ball, but you know, he can't really put that one on the back out of that. But once again, Vince has really intensified his pressing for his team. It has been working wonders today. And it's full time. Nakama will go home in uneventful fashion, absolutely bodied by Duma and Invincible United. I think their strength was just too much for this thing to handle. The strength, the press, they did everything right today. Invincible United, Nakama were shell-shocked. Only one save for Kendo. He was very poor. Who you man of the match? Who else but Duma? A hat-trick for him. He had a great game. Big game. Azul Technicalli, the final game of the day, final game of this first round, the quarterfinals. We've seen some shocking results, a lot of goals in this tournament, a lot of goals in this episode, and a lot of shocking results. SupaStrikas is absolutely trashing something by 5-0. Sultans losing 3-0 to Barca, a team that they were comfortable beating last tournament, and Invincible United absolutely trashing Nakama thanks to Duma. Now we see Azul, the champions, De Los Santos leading his men, Esteves and Tomas, always dangerous player. Another Gucci there feeding him as well. When it comes to Technicalli, one of the few new teams that made it out the group stage, them and Sameng. Chuck Teacher percent was very good in the game against Iron Tank, and we'll like to see his quality today again. Unbeaten in this tournament here, Azul. They did beat SupaStrikas last season in the final by I think a 0-0. But in this tournament they're unbeaten. They have conceded some goals though, so they're not the best team in the tournament at the back. But they are very, very efficient in front of goal. Tomas and Tomas and Ronaldo Guti and Esteves, always great players. Technicalli, though, they have a good team. Chuck teacher percent has been on good form recently. They'll be looking to use what they learned from Tony Verne and get a result here. Technicalli does well. They're reading Azul's place. An attack on the right-hand side. Going up against Santiago. Chucky! What a save! Another huge save from De Los Santos. Wow, that's the first efforts of the match where I've seen Azul vulnerable. Attack gets past the defender, diving header from Chucky, big save from De Los Santos. An effort on the rebound for Technicalli. De Los Santos with another big save, a corner kick. People were on him in the last match because he didn't make any saves in the game against Barca, but he's already made 2. Broca. Outside boot pass looking for John D. Johnson Jr. Attack! Well defended there from Morale. And Azul, the champions, on the back foot here. Another good effort. Chuck T brought down. But it seems like they're going to give a goal kick here. Thought he was brought down in the box. 20 minutes in. Still 0-0. Broca does well to chop it inside. John J. Johnson Jr. trying to find De Los Santos out of his line, but that's a big keeper. The highest height you could possibly pick in this game. You know, it won't be easy to score against him. But it's a good effort there from the young player. Ambitious as well. They're trying to complete a pass, but they give it away. Kalkowski. Oh, and Kalkowski doesn't read the pass on time. Here comes Tomas. Plays outside of the ball. Esteves does well. And they give it away cheaply. But Rocky George wins it back. Good movement there. Silva gives it away. Alejandro Nunez. They play the long ball. Esteves going against Bradley. Thought Bradley was hesitant there, but you know, he ends up reading the play well in the end. And it's a good steal. No, it's not. And they come on a counterattack. And Technicalli on the back foot now. Tomas. And the header is right after Bradley. No team really making an effort to really threaten the keeper, except from that first efforts that Technicalli had. Ever since then, it's been relatively quiet. But maybe not now, as Rocky George Tarrington does incredibly well! Sensational feat from the attacking midfielder. It's a corner kick. Rocky George on the ball, and there's a poor cross there from George. There's Kowalski with a good defending there, but he gives it away again. And it's halftime, 0-0. Well, we had a lot of high-scoring matches in this tournament, and specifically this past round. But this game, you know, it's even Stevens. No, nothing to make a difference here. De Los Santos on his feet, doing well. Technicalli, though, needs to be a little bit more alert on target as well. Oh, and Orale slips. He's having a tough game, Orale. He's not having a great tournament, actually. Orale is, you know, he's a raging fullback. Loves to move forward. Oh, attack with the skill! Chucky takes the shots! De Los Santos deals with it. Attacks does well. And this team has a lot of techie players as well. Harold Harvey finds Rocky George. Santiago win against Rocky George. Rocky George outside of the blue cross. Trying to find Sir Silva on the right hand side. Sir Silva. Good defending. And it falls right back to Technicalli again. Attack! Tarrington! 1-0! The champions are a goal down! It's Tadeusz T. Tarrington! Wow, Azul cannot believe it! They've been on the back foot the whole game, though. And, Technicalli have taken the lead, and it seems like at this rate they'll be going against Invincible United in the semifinals. Poor defending, a little bit of fumbling here and there. Orale, where is he looking? What is he doing on his left hand side if he's not going to be defending there? He's a left back. For crying out loud, defending is his first job, and if you can't do that right, you don't do it with the shits. It's 1-0 for the likes of Technicalli. Not the end of the world for Barca. We've seen them come back from deficits, but today it's just not been their day. This is very unlike Barca, very unlike Azul. Ooh, a high foot to the chest. Referee says nothing. Good movements. Marciano Diaz! 1-1! Benedict B. Bradley rooted to his foot. Rooted to his feet, excuse me. And Marciano Diaz explicitly buries the ball to the back of the net. Great movement there from Azul. It's actually lovely play. The keeper cannot believe that's gone to the back of the net. Look at him. What a goal! And they're making their first sub here in Technicalli. Sam S. Seymour coming on to replace Rocky George. 70 minutes in, it's 1-1. Game on. Well, we knew that these are the champions. They're not gonna just go out like this. They haven't been playing the best, but champions scrape out wins in poor performances. A free kick here for Azul. Marciano Diaz, a goal scorer, scoring a couple amount of goals this tournament. The number 8. They play the ball long. Could this be the first game that goes to overtime or extra time? Excuse me. Chuck T going against Pablo. He does well to get past Pablo. And he's brought down in the box. Referee says absolutely nothing. Santiago gets away from Chuck T, breathing down his neck. These two Tomas Sensitivos have been very quiet this match. Ruth Robena comes out to replace Chuck T. Is that the wise choice being made by the manager? Tony Ver believes that Chuck T has given his all. Don't think that's the wisest of choices, especially with the game being 1-1. And here comes John Johnson Jr. A chance here for Ruth Robena. Offside position. And he's just about off. I don't think he's offside actually. A double substitution being made here. Valverde replacing Ronaldo Guti and Pierce Noronha coming out for Rodolfo. Now Rodolfo is a right back by traits. Pierce Noronha is a right midfielder, right winger by traits. Does that mean that Pierce Noronha will be playing the right winger midfielder role in the offensive part of the game for Azul, then right back defensively? It'll be a tough task for him to do, but I do believe that he could do it. Here comes Serge Silva. Gets past one player, but can't get past the second one. And Pierce Noronha does his first deed right, keeping the ball in play and not giving away a corner. But they give the ball away again. Outside of the boot pass, Pablo does well. Pierce Noronha clears it long. Full of energy here, Pierce Noronha gets past Silva. Oh, and Tomas wins the header, but not really a header that he could have done better there. Ruth Robena going against Santiago. And it's full time, 1-1. We're going to go to extra time. And then after that, penalty if it needs it to. And the second half begins. The champions are going to extra time. They cannot believe this is happening to them. Technicalli is a good team though. But they're struggling. They're really struggling today. Azul. Santiago. Finds the ball back to Pablo. Pierce Noronha. He's going to be the driving force for these next 30 minutes. Maybe a good choice by the manager here of Azul. Pablo getting tumbled over. Tarrington. Ruth Robena. Dream tackle from Santiago. Here comes Azul on the counter-attack now. Oh, and Pierce Noronha supposed to be making some runs, but doesn't work out for him. They play along. Ruth Robena. Ruth Robena does well. Attack. Takes the shot, and there's a poor effort. De Los Santos. Ball's not a play. Another sub being made here from Azul. Leonardo coming off being replaced by Raul Chivas. This is the man that got the late goal for Azul in the final last year against SupaStrikas. Raul Chivas, who only played that one match. Can they possibly find something here? Estevez's effort is cleared. Pierce Noronha Raul Chivas trying to find something here. Well defended. No minutes added on. It's halftime of extra time. 1-1. Tomas. Good pressing there from Tarrington. He sees Ruth for Benna. And does well defended there from Azul again. Good long ball. Kalkowski does well to stop it. Another good long ball again. Esteves this time. He cuts it back to Valverde. Esteves! 2-1! Azul come back from deficit and take the lead for the it's Tomas. They take the lead for the first time. And how big and important is that lead? Technicalli will be furious with themselves. They've defended so well, but the champions find the breakthrough in the end. It is Tomas. It's John J. Johnson Jr. needs to be doing better there defensively. And they get a lead out of nothing, scuffle in the box. He doesn't know he has the ball with them, and then lays it right off to Tomas. They take the lead. It's 2-1. They have 10 minutes to get an equalizer here. Technicalli. Can they find it? Great ball to find Esteves. Can he make it 3? That's going to be the question. He's on his own. Cuts it back to Tomas. Seals the game. Azul will face the Invincible United. What a counter-attack this is from Azul. Technicalli sending a bunch of men forward and leaving no man behind, and that's exactly the punishment that they receive. Good effort there, great finish. Azul are going through to the next round. The semifinal against Invincible United, SupaStrikas against Barca. It's Group A versus Group D, it seems. 3-1. And Technicalli is so disappointed. They played so well. And it's well cleared. And it's full time. Azul beat Technicalli in the second half of extra time. Thanks to Tomas with the brace. Benedict Bradley cannot believe it. Had a great game. But they're going home Technicalli. The final four are SupaStrikas and Barca, Invincible United, and Azul. Your man of the match was Tomas. Well, this is going to be the final four for this tournament. SupaStrikas going against Barca, and Invincible United going against Azul. So it's a Group A versus Group D clash. The finalists will be between these last four. And the question of the day for you tournament watchers are, who has been, in your opinion, the best player in this tournament? There's been a good amount of choices. Skippers there, Donaldo, Miko Chen. But let me know who you think have been your best players in this tournament in the comments down below. And also let me know who you think is going to finish and win the tournament. Thanks you guys for watching so much. The semifinal episode should be coming out very, very soon. I'll have it out by later in the week. And then the final, I have a premiere day for you guys. And then I'll also be on the comments watching it with y'all. So, you know, it's going to be a live reaction to the final. Can't wait to watch it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching so much. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And then drop comments down below. And don't forget to answer the Strikehouse Cup question. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.